Welcome back in, friends, to another Jujutsu Kaisen video. Let's go ahead and hop right in. So I wanted to talk about a few things today. First being this kind of predatory summon system that they have going on. And if you played during the launch day, you would have noticed this as well. Obviously, as global players or US players and stuff like that, we don't have the ability to just write out buy currency to pull on these games. So we have to jump through some hoops and everything. Rightfully so. It's not our region to do this. But even so, if this game comes out in global and they follow the same suit of how this works, having two different currencies, a paid and a free currency, it calls for action. I mean, it really calls for action. I mean, they're giving, if you notice from launch, there was two banners. One was a free SSR from a 10 pull for a character, and then another was a free SSR for a 10 pull for a memory or an equip. Now with this 200,000 download or whatever it is, they're giving another banner with the free SSR, and they're all paid currencies. So if you go into this, you can't save your currency up and just go ahead and get this. You are required to buy the currency to get these. That's a huge concern for me, because as it is a game where there's no leaderboards or anything that I've come across yet, it doesn't really matter how fast you progress and everything like that. But when you're giving players that are spending money a guaranteed, like 100% guaranteed account boost versus free-to-play players that are just going into this game and saving up the currency and everything like that, it causes a real problem. It makes it to where there's no possible way that someone can play as smart as possible to have an account on par with someone who's even spending maybe 20-30 bucks a month, which is not a lot. It's not a lot on a mobile game. It's not a whale. I wouldn't even consider it a dolphin. It's a freaking subscription at that point, a battle pass, if that. And most battle passes is like cosmetics and everything like that. But this is a huge problem. It shouldn't be a thing in these games. If you have an offer to have maybe another banner that is only paid, and it has like maybe a 2% or 3% chance more to get an SSR, then it would make sense, because you're paying for something that allows you to get the benefit of it. But when you're just straight up just giving them a free SSR character to progress on their account, to me it's predatory. And I'm not a big fan of that stuff. Other games do that as well. But already in the first, what are we on, day 8 of the game being out, there's already been 3 banners that have popped up for paid currency only. But enough about that. Let's go ahead and take a look at where we are standing with the account. Right now, my overall battle power is 24,313 out of 27,000. To get the free SSR, this is the last one I need to complete, which will probably take me another day or two at this point, because I have spread my resources out between multiple characters, testing them out, seeing which ones I liked. That way I can kind of make a guide for more of the free-to-play free-to-play accounts out there once we get a little bit more into the game with some of these SR characters that are just as viable as the SSR characters. From what I've seen, the SSR characters just provide more damage value. That's it. But most of these SR characters, they have kits that are good enough to allow you to synergize them with other characters in there and get the same outcome. You're still beating the stage, maybe one turn slower, but you're still beating the stage. You're still being able to progress. One of the characters is Nanami right here. I mean, this guy has a pretty good kit. It's something that I would for sure have anyone invest a little bit of resources, at least up to level 60. Level 60 is not too much. 50 if you're earlier in the game and you do have SSRs. But if you've gotten unlucky, like myself, and you've gotten multiple dupes of one, so you don't really have an account that has a lot. And unfortunately, mine was on Gojo, so I don't have a team built up to actually synergize with him to come out and do the in-game damage yet. Jump into these. Same thing with the memories. The SSRs, I've been very blessed on these. I got a bunch of SSRs, honestly. I can't complain about that. But if you spread your account too thin, then you're going to have trouble progressing. Let's go ahead and take a look at where we are on day 7/day 8. I really haven't done anything today on day 8, so technically this is day 7's progress. We're on 9 of 6 of the campaign. I haven't attempted this yet. We are just finished the third round. We're on the 4th round right now, fresh on the 4th round for the event. This one is rough. I mean, you really got to spend money to get all the way through it. I would say. I'm sure there's people that are further. I've been spending stamina on other things, but if you just straight up spent stamina on this, I would assume that you'd be around 5 or 6. Looking at the numbers, again, my team that I have right now that I've created is able to do very hard, but it takes like 5 turns. It takes around 5 turns to beat it. Versus this one, the hard, we beat it in basically a turn and a half. It's very short on that one. But the currency that you're getting is, 40 versus 100. So you have to be wary of that. Let's go back. We are 78 out of 90 on this one. So there's beaten everything, but some of them are not 3-starred. And that's because Gojo, I mean, honestly, like if I put him in the back, someone dies, he comes out, he finishes it. If I put him in the front, he just leaves in 7 turns and then we finish it. Either way, one person is going down every single time, which in a day or two, I'm sure I could 3-star all those. That's not a problem. Here we've completed the first one. I haven't attempted hard yet. Let's see if it'll, okay, it's not going to let me. Let's go ahead and escape. So here I've completed normal and I haven't done hard yet. Hard does start giving you some better materials and it gives you another 100 of the currency. On these, we're at 14 of 18. This one I can definitely push that one right there. And here I can definitely push that one right there. Let's go back again. This is what we unlocked last night, which is like boss fights, I guess. And the currency that you get from these, if we go to the store, let's check it out, is right here. So this is the currency that you get from beating those and the other missions. You unlock these SSR characters. So both of them will be unlocked by doing those missions. I'm not sure. Let's go ahead and check to see if they're just straight up in the banner as well. Here. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I believe you can just straight up get them off of the banner as well. But you get extra duplicates for just doing those missions, and you should do it, I believe, once a month. If I was looking at like the actual currency that you're getting, it should be right around once a month that you'd be able to get one of those characters, which is, man, is not fucking bad. That's a pretty good turnaround for getting an SSR character, plus all the other ones that you're going to be getting as well with the currency and summons and everything. Hopefully the next events, they give more tickets or they give more of this. I really haven't seen anything in the game really just providing tickets. Every single summon that I've done off of this, it seems to have been with these cubes. So most other games you get like tickets or like an item of like the currency to like pull on these banners, but on this one I haven't seen that yet. I mean, I've gotten a little bit of tickets here and there. Probably I've gotten around 10 or 12 throughout everything that I've done, so it was like a free 10 pull. But yeah, not too much. I mean, it really is not too much of what we've been given. Let's cross our fingers because I saved up this 3,000 thinking that I was going to get to spend it on this and get a free SSR. Now my heart is fucking broken. And we have to risk it. We'll have to put faith in the sun gods. Put faith in whatever gods that you worship. Worship them all. Worship none. Let's get this. Give me an SSR or this account will forever be the sad panda. Please, Gojo. Use your magic to bring someone else. Close those eyes. I don't need them. We already got you 3 times. Give me anything. I just need a damage dealer. Anything. There was no red lightning, but it's all right. We have hope. My hope has been crushed. This account is cursed. Oh, yeah, this account is cursed. That's not good. Let's see where we're at. I mean, we get a free SSR soon, but nothing that we got right now is even going to slightly or remotely help us push anything up. The best thing that we can do is just farm more grade materials and more level materials. I want to see how much this does. Bring it up just for those 2 skills. Let's check it out. See if it's a big difference. If not, I don't really think it is. Yeah, I didn't even move it. Those do nothing to your battle power overall. So your battle power is consisted off of just straight raw stats of the character. It has nothing to do with the skills, apparently. Let's see if it has anything to do with the memories. That's interesting as well. Let's check that out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the weakest one. We'll just boost this up. We're at 24,313. We're getting about a decent amount of stats. Let's see, 24,313. Let's go ahead and refresh this. 24,768. 24,768. So we got about 400, give or take, off of just boosting up a memory. I'm a little confused, though. It looks like possibly the team that I had was also not part of that. If y'all know if the memories boost up the battle power, let me know down in the comments. I'm going to test it right now. I'll probably figure out before anyone comments. But if you know, just shoot it down there and let me know what you're looking at. Let's see if any of this stuff does anything. Just so we can have insight. It's just for testing purposes and really just seeing if any of this stuff does anything. No, this didn't bring up any percent. Brought up some stats. So, and he's one of the main teams. So 24,678 or 768. Yeah, it's the same. So, okay. Memories and the grade and character level seem to be what the stats are coming from. So boost up your grade. Focus on 5 characters. If we go here and we take a look, your team is based off of 5 characters. That's where you're getting your overall battle power from, which if you progress through this, that's the last mission that you're going to need to get to 27,000. As you can see, I have spread way too many characters out of the SSRs just to test them. And we could have achieved that probably on day 6 or 7 instantly, but we are early on day 8 and it's still not unlocked. So I'm going to use today to just basically bring all 5 of these characters as high as I could possibly get them. Hopefully we hit the 27,000. If we do, I'll probably add the free SSR at the end of this video. If not, please hit that subscribe button. Thank y'all so much for watching and stay tuned for the next one.